Yeah! We're back, everybody! So, do we need to roll again, or are we there?
No, you don't need to roll because I already know what the fuck happens.
Okay, then we don't need to do anything if you already know what happens, right?
You
Are we
get to
gonna
Portsmouth.
go back to the world map, by the way?
Oh, I went there and took no one else with me. My bad.
Take us with you!
No,
Take us with you on your journey.
no. This
Why
is
does
my
it-
world.
I love how... Okay, can we talk about how I love how like there's still a tree down here that I'm
Yeah, I
assuming is
know.
from
I
the
love that too. I
Dryad
see
thing?
that all the time. There's just like some fucking squiggle tree there, and I didn't put it there. Nobody claims the tree, so.
Wait,
Look,
where's the tree?
It's below the world map.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because they like wrecked the shit out of a dryad in like episode like 3 or something of this campaign. And then didn't know they did it, and they were like, "Wow, how did she get so fucked up?" I'm like,
Whoops.
"Fucking PCs, I swear to God."
Whoopsie.
Yeah, Portsmouth. So you come down out of the foothills, and you can see all the way down to the coast of the Channel, and you see the city of Portsmouth sitting there. It's surrounded by this encampment of what looks like a combination of goblins and orcs and bugbears and the like. And the city is in the middle of all of that, and you can see like all the smoke from the army, the goblin army's fires rising up, and et cetera, et cetera. And then beyond that, you can see a bunch of boats ranged in this like formation in front of Portsmouth port and blockading it off. And you can also see winged bug-like figures swooping around amongst those boats.
What did I tell you? This is a problem.
Yeah, that's what you see. So what do you do? Alizarin and Alorian, you know of a route in through, I would say, like the northern wall of the city.
Okay.
But y'all are going to need to be stealthy and careful.
Step is like, I may be small, but I'm not quite sure I am sneaky. So,
Just...
Yeah.
I asked her...
I can
How-
go invisible, never mind.
Okay, because I was
You
going to
can be
ask...
the most sneaky
Logic.
then. Got it.
Wow.
Went from not sneaky at all.
Because I was going to ask you how you left the city then. If you...
I forgot that I can go invisible for a second. So just like backtrack and be like, I may be small, but I can also go invisible, so everything's fine.
Yeah, I'll attempt to stealth. I'm not about the starting shit life.
I use inspiration and stealth.
Yeah, actually, I guess I'll go ahead and use my inspiration now.
Oh, it does not help me. Oh
It's
my
fine.
god.
It's fine. I noticed that you like basically crouch in grass and like cover your face, and I'm like, wow, Calithra, you're really stealthy. I'm gonna help you out, and you just have to be super, super quiet. Can you do that, Calithra?
Do that.
Okay, so I cast it at a higher level. So that I cast it as a 3rd level spell, and I touch Calithra, and she goes invisible too, and I say,
Okay, well, I just kind of like try to reach out for where she is and put my hand on her and let her
and
lead
then
them.
I roll on the wild magic table.
And we get a unicorn.
Damn it, no unicorn.
No, no unicorn. I mean,
What
there are
does
ways-
that do? Does it just like create a random thing every time?
Yeah, you roll. If I roll a 1 when I do that, if it's a 1st level spell or higher, so not a cantrip. If I roll a 1, then I roll on the wild magic surge table, and there's 50 choices. So every 2 numbers is a different thing that happens, and one of the things that happens is a DM controlled unicorn appears,
That's amazing.
and
The DM controlled unicorn may spike your ass, but it's
still a unicorn. So I just think, yeah, that's pretty much what me and Calithra have decided is the best possible option.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What the fuck? How am I the least sneaky person in the party at this point?
that booty though, we've been over it. We
It's an
already know
invisible
what
booty.
that
I
one-
can't see the invisible booty anymore.
The booty,
you're just like,
The
where
booty
Is
the
always
booty.
with you, though. It is always with you. It's
you're like,
Anyway.
oh my god, it was right here. Where is it?
I touch you, Calithra, and now you can't see yourself anymore. And I bet it's probably weird if this hasn't happened to you before.
I remember what it was like to be invisible once.
Okay, so it has happened to you before.
My brain kind of hurts as I try to remember all of my stealth training from Drow and actually being able to turn invisible. Because I used to be able to do that to myself with Loth, but... And so
Ooh,
it
this might be bringing back bad memories, but I didn't know that, so it's fine.
That's okay.
So we've got an invisible gnome, an invisible high elf, a fairly stealthy tiefling, and a moderately stealthy rogue.
Bizarrely.
Really.
Bizarrely.
So
yeah.
I asked team, like, how is it set up? Is it just like, is there a high wall around the city?
The city does have walls, but there's this route that you know is like a sewer exit that routes back into the channel. So it actually it will be on the southern edge of the city. So they would get their drinking water from upstream, and then the waste goes out downstream.
Okay,
So
so
that's
should we like approach the city and then follow the walls to the sewer so that like we're because when you look out over a wall you don't really look straight down.
Right. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Right.
So if we like sneak straight up to the wall, we can like quietly follow the wall around the southern edge of the city until we get to the sewer entrance.
Yeah.
In theory.
I mean, as long as the unstealthy rogue doesn't attract attention to our
Doesn't
party.
fuck shit up. Yes.
I'm gonna be real careful. Take my time.
Of course.
Try to pay attention to other things.
Pressing
So-
matters.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to roll for Whitney as well. Hang on one second.
Wait, the bird needs to be stealthy?
I mean, it's a magical fairy owl, so it's not really that normal looking.
Okay.
Okay.
The bird's stealthy.
The bird. So Whitney's just gonna disappear for right now. I'm
Who's
just gonna.
gonna dismiss her?
Yeah. Yeah.
She like frills her wings and is like, yeah, this is me hiding. And you're just like, wow.
Goodbye.
I'm like, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
She's
What
a
is
little
with my-
frazzled from fighting dragons. Okay,
What
they
is
may
with
be
my
little dragons
freaking
to us,
rolls
but they're
tonight? I don't understand.
You're
I
the
feel
new
like it's
Calithra.
more likely that Whitney Houston has just had it with everybody's shit, because ever since Calithra came back, everybody's lost their fucking minds, and Whitney Houston is just like,
what about me though?
what the fuck? This is not why I came to work today. To do
I've been
this.
fabulous
It's
this
true.
whole time. Nobody tripping over me.
You got me counting booties left and right. Like, that's my job. Anyway, so you guys sneak. Sneaky team.
And Step is like basically completely silent, but I'm assuming that Calithra being like bigger and also a little PTSD about this is a little less silent.
I mean, I can't really remember how to recall. I just know that it was the spell of Loth, so I guess my hand on you, and you told me to be quiet, so my hand on you is probably gripped. Not Calithra has a strength of 8, so not very hard, but as her little hand can muster, and maybe a little shaking every now and then, but nothing too crazy.
Cute.
So yeah, you guys are pretty stealthy, and they're not checking for you. So you manage to get around the camp, but when you get to the entrance of this sewer entrance, there's a pair of goblins standing guard,
Hmm.
and they're chittering to themselves amongst themselves. Somebody speaks Goblin. I think it's a Lorian, right?
How
Yeah.
far is the rest of the camp from where we are? Are they like far enough that if we make any, like close enough if we make any noise, we're gonna attract a bunch of attention, or?
Like if you made like a full-on ruckus, like if you were, I don't know, cast a lightning bolt, they will probably come looking. But they're pretty far away.
Okay. Well, I can't do anything without going out of invisible, so I'm just gonna like
How-
basically squeeze Calithra's hand and be like, "We're staying quiet. Don't do anything."
I just kind of
How-
crouch down and try to make myself comfortable while I wait to see what my companions are gonna do.
How well armored do they look?
They have like a ragtag, like assortment of armor on, and they're talking about probably about like boasting about previous exploits. Like, well, I killed a human, and I took one of their eyeballs. Oh yeah, well I took two of their eyeballs once. Oh yeah, well once I killed one and I took three, and then the other one's like, wait, what? They're having like this very bizarre little conversation.
Oh,
Pretty dumb.
I cast sleep on both of them.
Yeah, roll sleep just for form's sake.
Sure. Well, yeah, I might want to tonight because it's going to be like a 2 with the way that I'm rolling.
I'm just saying.
Okay. So,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, in the middle of their argument, it's like, wait, humans only have 2 eyeballs.
okay, is there...
Well,
Okay, so it's just them on this side of the wall at the moment that we can see? Okay. I move forward, and they were standing in front of the sewer entrance,
yeah, they seem
And
to
it's-
be guarding it.
and it's just like, there's no, is there any grate on it or anything, or any door, or...
There's grate, and there's some smelly wastewater
Gross.
coming out in a little canal out towards the channel.
Okay, well, I'll sneak up to them, slit both their necks, and so they're dead, and
Yes.
wave everybody else to come forward. I'll, like, take a peek around and make sure it's fine, and then wave everybody else to come forward.
okay.
Yeah. So there is a grate in your way. What do you do?
There is not a lot that I can do about that.
Is it like, does it have a way to open? Are there hinges, or is it just a grate? Because I could just go through probably, because I'm really little.
You probably actually could go through. It does have hinges, and it seems to be locked.
Oh. Okay.
If only we had a thief among us who could open locks.
Can I pick the lock, Naja?
Yeah, you could definitely try.
If only we had someone who could solve this problem for us.
25 thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Yay!
I like do it while still looking at Calithra, just like doing it, not
It's
even like.
invisible, dude.
Oh, that's right.
Literally have no idea where she is.
That's true. I'm looking around, like just like.
Is she looking at me doing this right now? You see me doing this with one hand?
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Okay.
mom. Mom, look, mom.
So yeah. That's what
Yeah,
I did.
you're able to get this open. You've been through similar grates before for more nefarious purposes.
Reasons. Yeah.
Okay. Gate open.
I then want to take out one of my daggers. Hand it to Alizarin. Well, I'm gonna cast light on the tip of it and hand it to Alizarin.
Wait,
Because
why?
I'm assuming the tunnel's gonna be pitch black.
Tell me you have dark vision?
Do you have dark vision?
Heck yeah.
Oh, I didn't think gnomes had dark vision.
Oh yeah. We like rock gnomes live underground, man.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So we all have
Oh,
dark
yeah.
vision?
Wait,
Okay,
are you
well,
technically in Underdark?
I'm a forest gnome, but I
Okay.
speak underdark. Because remember we talked undercommon when you were
Okay.
a drow?
That's right.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
I
also-
had brethren who
Have dark
lived
vision.
there.
Yeah.
The-
I'm also used to Brit being here and she doesn't, so I'm used to
Yeah.
have us
Okay,
needing
well,
to have
we're all
light.
It's like
fine.
team.
So never mind. I
Literally
don't.
So maybe you're like, I'm gonna do this, and then like you hear like from below you, like, we can all see in the dark, you idiot.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just like, oh, okay, and I put my dagger away. And I guess we progress into the icky tunnel?
Yay!
So you guys are in a tunnel. It smells like shit, literally.
Yay!
It's dark and dank and gross, and your footsteps echo slightly as you move through it. As you go through this tunnel on the other end, you can hear the rustling of fabric and the jingle of either weapons or coin or something metallic as you approach.
Like a marketplace kind of sounds, or
Like two
No,
people or
like
multiple people?
multiple people,
Okay.
more than a person as you approach.
I mean, maybe I don't really know my way around these tunnels at all, but I'm also invisible, so maybe I don't know. No one can see me, so it doesn't matter what I do if I would have to do something.
I'm just
I would
gonna
be like,
say-
maybe I try and move forward and check it out, but like they wouldn't know that I was doing that anyway because I'm invisible. So
Do we still need to remain stealthed in the tunnels, though? Do we need to remain invisible now that we're in?
I mean,
guess
the
so.
spell is still active. If you were to attack something, it would become inactive. But until then, it's just on you.
Okay, well, I'll just stay silent with you with my hand still on your shoulder, and being underground makes me really uncomfortable.
You don't have to. You don't have to keep touching me. But I guess like you can. But you don't have to.
Or just my hand hasn't let go of its strong grip.
Okay.
Well, it's
Totally
strong grip, you know.
That's fine.
I guess if you were like looking at her and could give her some sort of sign, she might be like, "Oh, but for now
But
she's
we're
just
invisible.
yeah,
So
so she's paralyzed and gripping you."
anyway, I would continue forward and like peek around the corner, but it doesn't matter if someone else also does that. I guess.
Yeah, so you peek around the corner and you see a pair of humans.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is a taller, like well-muscled man. His head is bald, and he's got a short sword and what looks like leather armor. He looks a little dirty and scuffed, and like he's seen some hard times. His companion is a woman. She has like chin-length, pale blonde hair, and she is carrying a spear. And they seem to be alert or standing guard.
So these are humans though, and all
Yes,
this
they're
stuff
both
outside
humans.
is not humans.
I'd also like to just like peek around the corner real quick, not for a very long time, but just to get an idea of.
Well, yeah.
So I'm gonna be, just to put it out there on the table, I'm going to pretty much always be constantly trying to discern if the people that we're coming across are people that I know or have met before in the sneakier dealings of the city.
Okay.
So just to put that out there.
Let's see. What this game doesn't have luck checks. Roll me a charisma save. Let's see if you know them.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Oh my god.
No.
What?
What is with you today, dude?
What is going on?
You literally have no fucking clue who the fuck this is.
Calithra is
You don't even
really
associate
pretty.
with motherfucking humans.
What
Gross.
the fuck?
Okay, so we would perhaps make the assumption that these people are of the city and defending the city and not a goblin or bugbear or whatever that are trying to attack the city. So I don't know that I would automatically go into attack mode. I think that perhaps I oh, hello. I'm gonna message Elorian, and I'm like, do we kill these guys or do we deal with them? Because I don't know. I'm just assuming that like I would probably be like, all right, we're cool, we're inside now. But he's
So-
the rogue guy, right?
If I look at them, what's the surroundings around them? If I look past them, is it just, are we looking at the opening into like the center of town, where it's just wide open? Are we looking into someone's shop? Are we looking into just another part of the
There's
sewer?
definitely a door. There's an archway with a door in it, and they seem to be guarding that.
Okay, so this is obviously some kind of underground, like hideout, shady kind of place. We're still underground, correct?
Mm-hmm. You're
Okay.
still underneath the city, yes.
Can we
Okay.
read their like what are they trying to do here? Are they guarding from something? Are they like aggressive looking? Are they
Did
like
they have any symbols on their clothes? Like, are they in a uniform or anything?
are they bristling with weapons? Are they like
Lorian, you look at them and they seem alert, but not like they're not enraged. They're just, they're guarding.
Okay. I'm going to just kind of
you can whisper back to me and no
yeah,
one
I'm gonna whisper back to her that um I'm gonna try something. Get ready to fight if it goes badly.
Okay.
So I unstealth, not right in front of them. Obviously. I unstealth and then walk. I'm not drawing any weapons. I walk around the corner very nonchalantly. And
Yeah, when you do that, like the guy like starts to draw his short sword, and the woman pulls their spear down, and they look at you
hey, it's cool,
like, oh, it's an elf, and they kind of relax a little bit, but not fully.
Hi, I'm Steve. Who are y'all?
We're here to save you.
I've come from the Temple of Avant, where we heard that y'all were having some issues over here.
So the man squints at you, and he says, "We've heard stories like that before."
You have.
Can I come out of stealth at this point
You
and
mean
come
you
around?
want to be uninvisible?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Because I heard a
Like,
positive.
I cast the spell though, so how does that work? Like, would she have to like tell me?
Could
like,
I like tap you on the shoulder and be
Isn't it broken by action?
it's
It's
broken by an attack or spell?
Well, it's also concentration, so you can just drop the concentration on her
Would
if
I
you
have
want.
to like
Yeah.
get her attention?
Could I drop it partially?
No, it's all or nothing.
It's all or nothing. All right. Well, I mean, we're in it, so yeah. I'll just like if she like says like I want to speak with them, then I'll be like, all right.
I'm just gonna tap you on the shoulder and leave it up to you. So
Yeah, I drop the
Is-
concentration. I'm like, okay, fine. We're inside. It's like we're either gonna get through here or we're gonna fight a trillion bugbears, so it's fine.
I would like to put on my most charming smile and come around the corner in an also nonchalant manner. Say hello.
They look back and forth between the two of you, and the woman kind of jerks her head back over her shoulder and she says, "Go get the wizard so that we can make sure." And the guy nods, and she brandishes her spear at you and she says, "Don't come any closer."
We have no wish to bear you any ill will. I am a priestess of Avant, and we are happy here to wait so that you can go through your security checks.
Priestess of Avant. There's
Meanwhile,
no one left at that temple. Prove it.
I take out my holy symbol of Avant, and I don't really know how to do anything cool for Avant.
You're like,
What kind of cantrips do you have?
That's what I'm thinking about right now. Like, what can I quickly be like? Here's the love of. I can produce. There's a whole bunch of things that other wizards can just do. There isn't.
well, I mean, I use prestidigitation and get all the dirty, gross sewage water off of us because that's disgusting, and I would not stand for it.
You manifest a wonder, a sign, a supernatural power within range.
Yeah, you can thaumaturgy like a I don't know, some kind of weird
That's what I'm
small
thinking.
fire
is
phoenix or something.
Yeah,
I don't
just, like,
know.
make it glow or something.
It's like some sort of sign of Avant, but there's candles nearby or light in the tunnel here. Like, how are they? Because they're human.
There are torches
Okay.
set into the wall near them.
So I look over to the torches, and if you'll allow me to, I change the fires into phoenixes of Avant for a second and get them to fly, and then look back over at them and hold out my holy symbol. My prayers are answered by the goddess, and though she was gone and quiet for a long time, it wasn't because she didn't have any love in her heart for us. It was because she needed to be born anew so that she'd come back and help us from this evil and push it back from the land. Surely you understand. Blink, blink.
She seems slightly off-put. Can you roll persuasion?
Sure.
With advantage because of the
Damn.
fire.
Wow.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
She seems a little off-put by your like Wednesday Addams at summer camp demeanor. But she kind of nods slowly. She says, "Priestess, sorry, you have to forgive me. There's been, well, the drow have been assuming other forms to try and get into the city. My companion, whose name is going to be Eamon. Eamon will return shortly with the wizard, who will be able to verify. We just have to be very sure."
I understand. I understand needing to be careful of drow pretending that they're things that they're not. And I kind of look sadly down at the ground and walk off.
I look to her and mention that we have just come from the temple where Avant has been resurrected and is
Truly.
in the process now of healing our lands. We have still run into quite a number of foul beasts on the way here that we've had to slay in order to protect the priestess, so that she could come here and help rid your city of the infectious issue that we've heard about.
When he says in order to protect the priestess, I like scoff. Like we were not doing this to protect Calithra. Like, all right. But I don't say
Step
anything.
is like, I don't know that.
Like, that's not why I'm here.
One of us
So-
really needs to be important.
Protect the priestess? Oh, right.
So as you guys are talking, you hear footsteps come from behind this door, and it opens again. And Eamon steps out, and there's an older gentleman, kind of stooped, and with like very bushy eyebrows, and he kind of frowns and stares, and he like waves his hand and mutters something under his breath, and he says, Yes. There are no glamours here. They appear to be, well, Miss, the hiding there. You,
Huh?
the tiefling. Miss.
What?
Yes, I see you.
Elizabeth,
Hi.
we didn't want to alarm you, our
And
friend.
there's something. Wait, did you drop your invisibility on yourself, Step?
Yeah, you said it wasn't. I couldn't do just half of it, so.
Yeah.
I wasn't like all up in their face. I was probably still standing in the sewer hallway.
Yeah, I mean, you're very small and
I'm very
easily overlooked, let's be real.
Sorry, I didn't want to startle
Stop
anyone.
hiding. He says,
I go and I stand next to Elizabeth to kind of show my support. Like, yeah, I'm with her. She's totally cool.
yes,
I'm a little
yes.
weird looking, you know how it is. I just wanted to step back for a while, but yeah.
This is Portsmouth. We get many visitors.
She is also a monk from the temple, however.
I look at Elizabeth and I go, I think you're beautiful.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, thanks.
The humans all look at each other. Well, be that as it may. You may come in our city.
Thank you.
I'm Timor, the wizard, and one of the few human wizards left in existence.
I was going to say I thought there were none.
Ha! The children gave up their magic. They didn't think it was important, but I told them it's important. I studied. I remembered. I still know.
Good for
What's his
you.
name is Timor.
Timor. Yes.
So I push people's legs, and I'm like, Timor,
No.
take us to the I don't know. I guess that take me to your leader, I suppose, is what I say. But I want him to bring us to where they're doing all the planning for how to get out of the siege.
Yes.
The war room.
Forgive
Yeah.
me. Forgive me for speaking up, friends, but we too must be more careful of the alliances that we make before we go forward. We also have been tricked by people that we care about. Would you mind, Sir Wizard, if I were to cast a spell of my own to make sure you are who you say you are?
Haha. Yes. I would love to see your casting. Cast a spell on me. You need like
I cast Detect Magic. I just want to see if I can see like evil, potent, like bad shit coming off him, or if he's like in general a pretty okay looking dude.
To be fair, like if a magic user isn't using magic, like you wouldn't detect magic on them. You would have to do detect evil or good.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can detect, like maybe he has like, because I have an evil weapon on me of Loth, and a lot of the clerics have been carrying shit on them. It's really the only thing I can do, but so I just want to do something rather than
So if
nothing.
he has an active spell, that
he
would
has like mage armor. But there's nothing like
Yeah, the spell says if it's cast on a creature that's using or of magic that you learn at School of Magic as well. So like even if he was evil, I'd assume you'd get like some kind of necromantic weird feeling from him as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
not all necromancers are evil, and not all evil wizards are necromancers. Can we not be so like
with Curiosity kind of running around right now, I'm gonna assume that like every necromancer is a necromancer.
Did you not just see me cast a skeleton hand that destroyed a worm? Like, am I evil? Like, are we judging me now? Tiny little gnome? Like,
I still don't really know where our relationship stands.
We don't know your deal.
I mean, if you guys voiced that, which you didn't,
No.
so it doesn't matter.
So.
But I just had to make that point for myself.
He seems delighted to have had a spell cast on him, and he's just like, yes, this sensation is very interesting. Yes, I will have to
I
add this.
don't see any evil magic surrounding this man, but that's all I can decide.
Evil? No, of course not. I'm Timor, the wizard.
Yes, you are.
Let us go, Timor. We have work to do to get your city out from under siege and defeat the bugs and save the world.
Yes, very important, yes.
Like this tiny, like, humanoid with, like, grass hair is just like, let's go!
I wait for our impatient
starts
little friend to lead and
shuffle back down the hallway. There's like this like very long scene where he's taking the steps up very slowly. Like he has to put both feet on the step.
oh no, I hate that, and I hate people who walk slowly
I'm
in front of
probably
me.
walking at the same speed as him. So
Yeah, so like Step is like, let's go, and he's like, yes, let's, and then they hustle into the hallway and then go very slowly up the stairs, and the rest of you are trapped behind them.
I feel like I would be taking like 2 steps for every step, doing like some aerobics on the stairs on the way
I
up
feel
or
like
something.
I'm discussing with Timor like some weird like researcher shit about like spells and stuff. Like
Yeah,
we're
You're
having
both,
a
like-
really interesting conversation about like a bunch of stuff. I'm just like, so like you blah 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 and this other thing that has happened and this is great. Like you're great. This is all great.
yeah, you guys are definitely like having a moment where he's like, but I thought all the gnomes were gone, and you were like, I thought
And
all
I'm
the
like, oh, Aetherton, blah. Yeah, we're having a really interesting conversation, which is also slowing us down even further.
I can tell that we're moving much slower because they're probably in front. I can tell that we're moving much slower than we probably would really need to be. So I'm taking time as we are walking to walk alongside Calithra and teach her the alphabet in High Elf Sign Language.
Oh, that's really cool. Yes, definitely.
Glycerin in the back, your stomach rumbles.
Yeah, I'm like, my stomach's grumbling. Everyone's super slow. I'm just like
All
rolling
right,
my eyes.
I can give you some of my rations.
We have not that much food actually. That would be.
Under siege. Hello.
Hello.
I would like some rations myself. Yes. Yes, we've made it to the top of the stairs.
I'm
Hold on
hoping.
one moment.
40 minutes later.
He
Right.
pulls out like this giant ring of keys and starts going through them.
I can create food and water for your people tomorrow after I have some time to commune with my goddess.
What does that spell require?
It's
We
a
don't really talk
verbal
about that.
and semantic. We don't have material components in our
How
spell.
do you create food from nothing? This is so interesting to me. And then I talked to Timur about like the science, magic science behind that. I'm just like, this
That's
stuff.
very fascinating. I mean, I assume if you're a devotee of the goddess of creation, you can in fact create small things like food and water. One would think.
Yes, but where do they
Like,
come from? And do they actually
Holding a
tell
key
you
up
if they
to
were
the
made
light,
from nothing?
squinting at it.
Yeah, we're having an
Like,
interesting conversation.
No, that's not it. I just used it. Which one of these is it?
I like, as I'm waiting, watching Elorian, like, I break a ration bar, like, in half and, like, hand it over to Alizarin.
Thank you very much.
It's already gone.
Yeah,
Nom.
I'm, like, nibbling on the corners of it because it's meant to sustain you for a day, and she's like,
Yeah.
Nah, here it is. Jingle, jingle, jangle, jangle. He opens the door and, like, shuffles through. And you guys come out in what looks to be... It's a tannery. So it smells awful, but it's a different kind of awful than the sewers. And he, like, shuffles through past all of the, like, leather that's hanging up and walks out into the street and takes a deep breath. Nice to get out under the open sky, more or less. Yes.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Have the
So-
bugs not attempted to descend from the skies?
We have a clever solution for that, believe it or not. That's why Portsmouth hasn't fallen. Of course, I came up with it myself. There's an advantage to keeping a wizard in your city. All those other cities got rid of their wizards. Those are probably some Curionsly plot, I bet.
Indeed.
It can't be a coincidence. Of course not. Come right this way. My tower. My tower is where anyone in the city, anyone that's left, really, that's where we gather, yes. And you can see my fantastic spell. Quite proud of it, yes.
Then let us
And
go.
he's
Still
talking
just
so
following.
fast and walking so slow. But in the distance, you can see, like, it's the tallest structure in the town.
I'm just like yawning so heavily and like dragging my feet.
So, we're gonna cut to you get into the tower rather than deal with more torturous talking and walking.
Are there other people outside?
You see a few people. They all look pretty like hungry, tired. There are some people that are armed with real weapons. Some people that are carrying like makeshift cudgels.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the whole city seems on edge. There's also, it's a very cosmopolitan city, so you can see like the occasional half orc. You even see a couple of high elves. Actually, you see a lot of high elves. You see.
I take note of that. That's really strange.
Yeah, they look like refugees, like a motherfucker. There's a lot of high elf refugees in the city. May or may not have something to do with the tile situation over by Hielanor, but we don't need to talk about that right now.
Yeah. Right.
Some,
That's why I'm just saying that I'm making a mental note that there is an exorbitantly high amount of high elves or just elves in general, really, for a non-elven city.
Yeah.
I look
Normally,
around at all of
better.
these elves and feel an old spark of hatred flare up in me for some reason that I can't understand. My skin crawls.
As we pass through the main parts of town, I also look over the people as we're passing by them to see if I notice if any of them have like lesions on their bodies in any part that we can see.
Roll perception.
Oh god, I don't have inspiration and my rolls literally suck ass tonight.
Just pull it together, Elorian.
Califer says, Elorian, pull yourself together, man.
14.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
So after your brief tour through the town, you get to this tower, And he pulls out his key ring again, but now you're under daylight, so he's able to find his key much quicker. And he opens the door and shuffles in, and he says, well, normally we don't have to lock doors around here. Portsmouth is a lovely city, but you can never be too careful these days with all of these things going on. And as he like shuffles forward and talks, cutting over his voice, you hear, Alizarin, you're still alive. You turn and Rosebud is like charging towards you with her forked arms to give you a hug.
Mom!
She,
I like
scoops
leap
you up and
in
hug
her
you.
arms.
Wait, is she your actual mom?
She's my master, I guess, is the word I would use. Like my monk tutor.
Oh, okay.
Sensei.
My sensei, my Jedi master.
And she,
All right,
picks
I
you up
look
and
from
hugs
you to the half orc, and I'm like,
I
Like
also am confused.
fucking what?
like,
Yeah, I'm an orphan.
Right, I remember this lady. She's the one who sang the Kumbaya songs, isn't she?
Yeah.
Hi, Rosebud. It's so nice to see you again.
And she looks at you and smiles confusedly. I don't believe we've met.
We have, but I was in.
I'm
slightly
loving this
different
interaction.
person before. I used to be a priestess of Loth, and Avant has taken me into her light, both inside and out, I guess.
So she seems taken aback and like gives you a very obvious like once over. It's like, this is truly a miracle. Astounding. We must sing a hymn. We must.
Oh, yes.
the Shaper does not sing hymns. I'm gonna be out of this.
Would you lead us? I say,
Of
like,
course.
getting beside Jet, or
Give
sorry,
me your
Elizabeth.
hands. Give me your hands, children. Close your eyes.
Uh,
And
I
they
go,
burst into song.
I go stand by step.
Do I know the words of the song? Like, does it
They
just come to
come to
me,
you.
or
They
okay?
come to you.
Yes.
oh my god, no.
The song just like bursts out of you uncontrollably, like you couldn't hold it back if you wanted to. And her voice is beautiful, like it moves you all to tears.
Wait, Calithra's voice?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't
Yeah,
want
charisma.
Yeah. I guess, like, you know that gif of the guy from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs where the
Joes get the tear back in there? Yeah.
That is Step.
Meanwhile, Lelorian is Homer Simpson stepping back into the hedge. Like, okay, fucking bye.
So
The wizard seems his eyebrows are up and he's like, well, this is marvelous. Does this happen to you every day? This is
He's so confused.
Okay, so besides the hymns,
Yeah.
one of two things. One thing, there is a member of your party that is going to need to get here to help. So I would attempt to, like, use my gnome awesomeness to, like, draw up a teleportation circle in the wizard's tower, if he lets me.
Yeah, he is all about learning how you do that.
Yeah, that's a gnome speciality.
I will let you roll.
You do this, and you do
He's
that.
got all the materials and everything, so I'll let you roll Arcana with advantage for his help.
Nice.
Okay. Blow. Fucking yeah.
Fuck yes. You draw a teleportation circle with precision.
And I, like, guide him along, and I'm like, yes, the gnomes are awesome. Now that y'all know where we aren't dead, like, show you how awesome we are. And,
I thought you wanted to keep
yes.
that a secret.
no, we landed.
Rosebud's
Oh.
like, that's not the lyrics, honey. I know you're new. She goes back to singing.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so we'll just assume that before Lisa went off on her merry way, I handed her, like, a scroll and was like, yo, this is how you get back to us.
I think you managed to cast this teleportation spell successfully with a 23, definitely. And so we get this moment where, like, this beautiful hymn is interrupted by a cacophony of, like, snakes and allosauruses and ogres, Lisa and Winifred all singing like 99 bottles of beer on the wall. And there's just like fucking noise everywhere. And I think we're gonna fade out on that image because it's too awesome. And Lorian's just sitting there like, oh my fucking god.
And the wizard is just like,
He's
oh,
like, there's
magic.
a fucking dinosaur in my tower. What the shit?
Yeah, at this point, I've like slunk down into the like a dark corner, and I'm just like sharpening a dagger. I'm just like,
I hate that shit.
And Uncle Al roars.
Perf. I think that's a great point to stop. We got here. We did it.
You made it to Portsmouth, team.
And we killed some dragons. We're just gonna wield some experience.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's do some outros. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lorian, tell us who you are, and by Lorian I mean Rob.
Hi,
What do
team.
you do on the internet?
Wait, I'm trying to. I can do it. I operate OBS sometimes. There we go. Okay, I did it.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. Hope we. I can't speak tonight. I hope. Yeah, I hope we.
Your English.
I hope we enjoyed the show. Hello. I hope you enjoyed the show.
You better have enjoyed my show if you're on it.
It's true. I am at Ishtarwins on Twitter. You can follow me there if you do the Twitter thing. And I played Lorian tonight, the apparently handicapped High Elf Arcane Trickster Rogue of the party.
Very distracted.
He's just
He's I guess visually impaired at this point. I don't know. I don't understand. And yeah, that's me.
Cool. Jess.
Hello. I'm so happy that Rosebud's alive. Oh my god. Yay, I'm gonna cry. I'm Jess. I'm Selden on the internet. Follow me on Twitter. Stuff. Oh, I made a thing. I love Mass Effects, so I did an illustration of my shepherd, and I decided to put that on a bunch of shit on Society 6. So if you like Mass Effects, or if you're interested in my art, or if you just like t-shirts, it would be really awesome if you pick something up. I'll get a link, but it's society6.com/Silden. Yeah, and I am starting my new show, the second episode of excuse me, Great Pendragon, on Stephen Lumpkin's channel on Saturday morning. Our first one was last weekend, and it was really awesome.
Yay.
Like a surprising amount of things occurred in the first 2.5 hour session. So please check that out. I'm sure it's on YouTube. I'll tweet the link or something. I'll tweet it later tonight. And that is 10:30 Eastern Saturday morning. So if you're going to be up Saturday morning, grab a cup of coffee and watch us play Cool Nights.
TiVo your Saturday morning cartoons and watch y'all instead.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, we don't have Saturday morning cartoons anymore. It's really depressing. They're really like poopy shows.
I know, they are poopy. I miss Scooby-Doo.
I miss Sailor Moon.
Miss Samurai Pizza Cats.
Dang.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Deep cut.
I miss Cat Dog and All Real Monsters and Rugrats.
OMF.
Doug.
Wow.
Yeah.
Doug.
Yeah.
Doug is life.
Childhood, man.
I was like, but I love liver and onions. What the fuck is your deal?
All right, so good.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Courage
Yes.
scared the shit out of me.
That was fucking scary.
That was fucked up to show to kids. What the hell?
I don't know how I liked it then, because I'd probably throw up now, but I really liked Ren and Stimpy.
Also true.
Yeah. I think that I watched that, but now I would probably be like, this is disgusting.
Right.
Yeah.
This is modern life. Yes. Okay,
Rocky
anyway.
and Bullwinkle was cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who are the rest of the people in this show?
Yeah, Blue Jay, please.
I'm Blue Jay. On Blue Jay on Twitch, BlueJay_712 on Twitter. I'm a full-time broadcaster, which means I can do really cool stuff like this all the time. You can catch me on my channel half of the time, and the other half of the time on twitch.tv/roll20app. I'll be there tomorrow and Friday.
Yay!
Nice.
We have a D&D Adventurers League tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific, and then we have Apocalypse World on Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific. Both of which are amazing, but super different. I've been having a lot of fun exploring like how the different, because these are my first role-playing games like ever. I just like started role-playing this summer, and Apocalypse World is my second campaign. Because we've just been doing one-shots, and it's super different to do a campaign of something like Apocalypse World than it is to do like Dungeons and Dragons.
Very different.
It's so cool and interesting, and I really love it. And Adam is great, and everyone's great, and you're all great, and I'm glad that I can come back.
Great.
And I hope that I can come back again soon. It would be great. Let's do things together. Let's role play. It's fun. I like it.
Games.
Games are awesome.
And now you and Calither can be BFFs as well. You don't have to fight.
We don't have to fight.
Nobody has to fight. Let's just all sing songs together.
I mean, we have a character.
High School
I
Musical?
might literally force you to Care Bear Sarah Carry On Sweet to death.
Oh my god, I'm so ready.
Power of your friendship will save the world. Just fucking kidding. Hi, I'm Tris Ray, aka Naja Otikor. This is my game, but not my channel. But they let me do stuff here. Let's see. You can find me on Twitter at Trist_CHI. You can follow me on Twitch /Tristaray, wherein I just kicked off a new Blades in the Dark campaign.
Woo.
I'm calling it Blades by the Docks, because that's where they're located. And we are going to have session 1 this coming Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific, wherein the crew is going to try to steal some shit and not get caught. Because this is a game about being thieves or assassins or a cult or whatever. But in this case, they're spies in the dark. And it's going to be amazing and ridiculous. So please come check it out. And you can check out the Session 0 character creation on my YouTube channel. I also just recently helped with the first playtest of Andrew Gillis's Magical Girl role-playing game. And follow me on Twitter to find out when we are going to be testing more of that, because it was amazing and magical.
It was amazing and magical. I got to watch it.
What the fuck else do I do? I think that's it. This, Blades, sometimes playtesting, and I am obsessed with Overwatch, but I haven't been able to sit down and play it for long enough blocks to merit streaming.
Have you played Sombra yet?
I have not had a chance to play Sombra. Because when you get into quick play, that she's always taken already, and I'm like, why did you put
one of the new arcade modes, you can play the same character as someone else now. They changed it, so quick play is 1 hero limit, and one of the new arcade modes is multiple heroes. So
okay,
you can do that. But yeah.
Well, I haven't had a chance to try her, but I have some grievances with her because she is annoying AF. Also, her gun sounds like Bastion, and that's really disorienting.
Her gun is like
everybody. I've been seeing a lot of that posts on Twitter. Everybody's saying that.
I hope they
fix
that.
You're so like tuned into that noise, like fucking Bastion. Oh shit! And then you turn around and it's like invisible fucking Sombra, and you're like, fuck you.
You tricked me. Well, maybe because she's so hacker, she can like.
Like I sound like a fucking tank turret with my little
Tia give her shill. Have you shilled? You didn't
No,
shill.
Naja has set her the fuck. And Naja has set her the fuck out of her.
It's cool, whatever.
Tia, who are you? We love you. Tia, tell us all about yourself. Tia, please
show.
Tia, I want to hear your shit. Tia, tell us about your channel. Tia, go.
My name is Tia. Calithra here. Laura Lanya on the internet. The Laura Lanya on Twitter. And I'm a full-time streamer on Twitch as well. And I stream mostly Heroes of the Storm. And I keep dreaming that I'm actually going to find time to sit down and work on my own Dungeons & Dragons campaign, because I so desperately now want to do an Underdark campaign in like the worst way possible. But I'm also in the middle of rearranging my entire studio right now. So that's why my lighting is shit. And I look like an orange person, I think.
No.
I don't know. I think I look orange. It's weird. Anyways, the lighting is atrocious, and I'm sorry.
Well, you're a high elf now, so.
I look at no lighting, right?
You emanate light, Tia.
Sure.
You
It's
literally
true
glow.
sometimes.
You're radiant.
I love you guys so much, and this is the best part of my week for sure. It's when I get to forget about all the rest of this shitty shit that's going on in the world and just be a fucking elf. So
There you go.
this is fun.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have fun hanging out with us too.
Are we doing a Reddit thread?
I did do it already and then forgot to link that shit. Also, if you didn't get a chance to see our Monster Hearts one shot, it's on the Misscliks YouTube and it's literally the best.
Tia, is your shirt campaign still up?
I don't know what's going on with that because I set it up for a goal of 20, but I thought I set it up for 22 days. And since it didn't meet the goal, for some reason it set it to 6 days. So now I think I have to relaunch it all over
Redo
again.
it? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it's not
okay.
up right now. And if anybody had bought a t-shirt, they would have to repurchase one, which makes me feel kind of bad to ask people again. I'm sorry. But
Gotcha.
I guess I apparently don't understand how t-shirt campaigns work. My bad.
All right. So everybody go to the Reddit thread if y'all have comments, questions, clips, tweet clips.
Clips.
Oops.
Yes, and any fan art or anything like that. That's going to do it for us for tonight. We will be back next Wednesday at 6 o'clock Pacific. Britt will be returning. She's in Korea. She wasn't. If you didn't catch on, Britt wasn't here tonight.
Weird.
She was in Korea. Yeah, Korea.
Yeah,
For
she's in
OGN.
Busan.
Yeah, doing work things for Twitch. So she'll be back next week. So we will see y'all then. Next Wednesday, 6 o'clock Pacific here on the Misscliks Twitch channel. I will hopefully also be able to speak next week. And we'll hopefully be able to actually roll something other than a 1. And so we will see you then. Thanks guys for tuning in. We love y'all. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Bye.
Night.
Good night.